Let's talk about some things about Penelope, wife of Odysseus, that you might not have known. And we might think about some sources outside of Homer for this. We all know that she waited 20 years for Odysseus. She's super loyal. She's super strategic with the whole funeral shroud thing. We know these things. Let's talk about something else. First of all, she's a Spartan. Her mother was called Periboa, but in some sources she's called Asterodia or Polycaste. Her father was Icarius of Sparta, brother of Tyndareus. If that name sounds familiar to you, it's because Tyndareus was, I suppose, the adoptive father of Helen, but the biological father of Clytemnestra. So Helen and Penelope, kind of cousins. Odysseus actually did have his eye on Helen, but realized that she was way out of his league and so decided to pursue Penelope instead. Go watch my video on the Oath of Tyndareus. But Icarius, Penelope's father, actually didn't want Penelope marrying him initially. Icarius begged Penelope to stay in Sparta, but Odysseus was like, "You've got to choose for yourself, girl." Penelope did in fact choose Odysseus by silently veiling herself and then following him. This symbolized her modesty, her consent. She was a model wife even before she was the wife. I like to think that Penelope chose Odysseus because she recognized his cunning and intellect, and she also recognized those traits in herself. And that would later become super apparent in lots of ways throughout the Odyssey. Icarius was said to have erected a statue in her honor. Many ancient authors love to directly compare and contrast Helen and Penelope. Penelope stays and is loyal to her husband. Helen leaves her husband. Penelope waits around for 20 years. Helen causes a 10-year war. That's not really fair, I need to do a whole video on Helen. But it's this whole stability versus disruption thing. But Penelope is able to exercise some female agency within the constraints that she's been, thrust into, where her husband's not there, the suitors are tearing the place apart. She's still able to elicit some control over the situation and ultimately get the outcome that she desires, all through strategy. But that side of Penelope has been talked about to death. Let's talk about the part where she was flung into the sea as a child for some reason and then rescued by ducks or geese. There's so much more to Penelope.